Now there's sound. Okay. I don't know why sometimes. Okay, hi guys, hi. I don't know why there's suddenly sometimes no sound. Don't ask me why. OBS is lately, I don't know. It's getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. Okay, so how is everybody doing? As I said, we will do the Valentine's tones, I don't know, quest today. Yeah. And I'm a bit tired. It was a long weekend for me. And I think I started in Limsa Domensa, question mark, exclamation mark, I don't know. And I thought maybe I can find on the on Instagram or Final where I can get it. But apparently it's not. They say it's available until tomorrow. But they don't tell me where. So we Google it. Final Fantasy. Quest. I haven't played Finals in a while. I don't know where we are at the story. No, I know where we are. Where we at in the story. We are helping the Domans with roses from the heart. A rose garden. Astrid has need of an adventurer to resolve a quandary in love. And where is it? Old Gridania, okay. I don't want to run to Old Gridania right now. Where am I though? I'm in Tanalan. Yeah, okay, fuck it. I promised you to do that quest, so we do it. Okay. Oh, guys. I had a long weekend filled up with birthdays. It was crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Okay. We're in Old Gridania though. Amphitheater. Yes. Okay. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that looks a lot like Valentine's Day. Astrid. Hello. Greetings, good madam. I'm Astrid de Valentone, emissary of ardor and affection. My fellows and I have come to help folks convey the depths of their hearts to a special someone this Valentine's Day. Oh wow. Begging your pardons, but you are an adventurer of some experience, are you not? If so, I would dearly appreciate your aid. Permit me to explain the situation. For this year's events, we are providing people with bouquets of roses to help them make their feelings known. But as it happens, the botanist who is kindly providing us with the flowers, a man named Loreley appears to be having difficulties of his own love. Oh no, how sad. As emissaries, we should like nothing more than to assist him, but we are given to understand the situation is complicated. That being the case, might I trouble you to act in my stead? Of course. We love helping difficult situationships. Woohoo! We are in debt. Without further ado, please seek out Loreley and lend an ear to his woes. He is like to be at the Great Loam Growry. Sorry. Hello, Ectoplasma. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh no. Doing good, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm a bit EP, but that's fine. Oh, Selene, my love. Where have you gotten to? Oh god, I don't like these. Ah, forgive me. I didn't notice you. Is there something you require? Yeah, bro. I want the bouquet. Miss Astrid sent you to assist me, you say? That's very kind of you both. You see, there's someone I desperately wish to find. Okay, I hear you. Allow me to begin from the beginning. A few years ago, an Ishgardian botanist arrived here in Gridania. Selene was her name, and in part due to our shared fondness of roses, God, we struck up a friendship that blossomed into love. The months that followed were the most wonderful of my life, filled with unforgettable days. But then, one day, she disappeared without a word, leaving behind only the seeds of a rare variety of rose. Shocking. The flowers being given out this Valentine's Day are grown from these very seeds. It was my hope that the word of them would reach her, and then she might be compelled to return to me. And as if in answer to my prayers, who should I spot in the crowd just now but her? She wore the rose earring I gifted her, so there's no mistaking it. Alas, as I made my frantic way towards her, she vanished amidst the throng. Please help me look for her, I beg you. Very well. I'm in your debt, yes you are. Now Selene is an Elysian maiden with silver hair. You will want to keep an eye out for someone of that description who has the earring I mentioned. If you could search near Mikedo's amphitheater, I will do the same in the ebony stalls. Afterwards, let us meet before Fen-Il Fineries. May the spinner lead us to Selene. Okay, Selene, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Okay. Let's go back to the amphitheater then. Wait, where now? Okay, Elysian maiden, gray hair, rose earrings. Here, woman with a rose earring. May I help you? You're pretty though. That he should go to such lengths to find me. I love him still, I truly do, but I'm too ashamed to meet him. Oh, okay. The drama. I just wish to see the roses that lovers are giving on another. Plus, please tell Loreley that he should look for me no more. That he should forget me. Oh, drama. Honor. Honor. Why though? She has another one. Another man. She has a girlfriend, man. Oh no. I know. It's so unlucky. Okay, we're all waiting. I'm afraid to say I had no luck. Dare I hope you were able to learn something? Yes, she don't want to meet her. Forget her! Oh, what? Forget her? She cannot ask me to do such a thing. Oh, who's that mysterious character? Has you seen that bombastic side-eye? Girl. Pray excuse my interruption. I'm Sir Titwan, a knight of House Highlandard. Do I have the pleasure of addressing the botanist Loreley? The roses being distributed during the current festivals. May I ask where you acquired them? Oh, those? Why, I grew them from the seeds given to me by my love, Selene. So it's indeed the Drian coin, the rose permitted to be grown by none save our house. To think that she would bring it to a foreign nation. You know Selene? Bro, you're so stupid. You made her trouble, bro. She tended House Highlandard's rose gardens until a few years ago, when she vanished without a trace. Our house takes the rose for its symbol, and the Drian coin is the foremost of all the species. Selene had care of them on account of her skills. But when Coathus froze over in the calamity's wake, every last plant withered away. 'Twas believed that she fled out of shame. When she entrusted me with the seeds, she made no mention of their importance. Why did she give them to me? This is all such a shock. Indeed, never did I imagine that the rose would end up not only surviving in a foreign land, but thriving. So the reason you seek Selene is in order to bring her to account? While she has violated our laws, she has saved the Drian Cone from extinction. As such, I doubt she would face much of a punishment, if any. Nevertheless, my duty is to ascertain that the truth of the matter. In that case, will you not allow me to search for you? Though Selene bade me to not do so, I cannot bear to do nothing. Dun, 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 dun. Mayhap we can have her come to us instead, by devising a rumor that would draw her attention. Let us try it. As much as it chafes me to deceive her, I'll do what I must to see her again. Then the question is, what manner of rumor to employ? Have you any thoughts? Lurik has been apprehended by an Ishgardian knight. Lurik is to dwell in Ishgardian knight. Nothing's can get it. Duel! The most drama, baby, drama. We wouldn't actually fight, of course. I can't wield anything save botanist tools. On the assumption that Solani is aware of your limits, I dare say she would come out of worry for your safety. We needn't go so far as to cross swords. Yes, that may well work. As for location, I believe the Great Lone Growery would be as suitable a place as any. Then it is settled. Let us split up and recruit some citizens to our cause. And lest we cause undue commotion, be sure to clarify it's but ruse. Understood. We meet again at the Growery. Okay. Spread the word, people. Spread the word of a duel between a botanist botanist. No, that sounds wrong. What a botanist would what a botanist would duel and Ishgard unite at a great Growery? Don't tell me they're fighting over you. What do you mean? Oh, it's just a ruse to find his sweetheart. Well, then consider us part of it. When it comes to endeavors in love, we have to help one another. Botanists. Thank you, Emerald. And hello. Hello, Emerald. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. Botanists. Botanist. No, it's not botanist, right? Botanist. Okay. You know what? I asked the translator app. Botanist.
Botanist.
Botanist. It's a short O.
Botanist.
Use A. Why are you saying it like that? Bot from Robert and without the DNS. Botanist. Botanist.
Botanist.
Botanist.
Botanist.
Botanist. Okay, USA, what are you doing there? Listen. Botanist. USA is not. Wait, I have to listen to it again because wait, it doesn't sound like the word anymore.
Botanist.
Botanist. Botanist. Okay. I'm not roasting USA. No. We're not doing that here. Ah. Hello. Hello. Excuse me. Lorik wishes to be reunited with his love, you say? It would be too tragic if they couldn't be together. You may count on us to spread this rumor far and wide. Wow, that drama, baby. That drama. Okay, speaking to chat, New Gridania. Wrong direction. Yippee! So you want this rumor to reach the woman with a rose earring? Very well, we shall help. The roses brought by Love and I together. This would be a fine chance to give back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I should be glad to tell our other customers as well, in the spirit of the occasion. Should it happen to win me Lorik's favor and I lead to a better deal with the guild for the blossoms we use in our popular rose tea? Well, Who am I to argue? Okay. Black Rabbit Trader. What is a Black Rabbit Trader? Ah. Funny. What is this? Okay. Oh wow. Fun. Okay. The Valentine's music reminds me of My Dress Up Darling. If you don't know the anime, watch it. It's wonderful. It's heartwarming. It's cozy. And we love it. Yeet! I'm truly grateful for your help, Loreley, but I'm beginning to worry that Selene won't come. She must, or else I would have suffered through all of your lovesick rambling for naught. What do you mean? What? But I was merely expressing the wonders of true love. Nah, just kidding. No, I'm not. One day someone doesn't exist in your life. The next you cannot imagine live without them. Ugh, enough of that. Enough! I feel Tetuan. Same, bro. Same. Sir Tetuan, please wait. Lorwick stands no chance against you. Oh god. Oh my god. Imagine the love of your life runs up to the place where you're dueling yourself and she's like, he stands no chance against you. Do not hurt him. I beg you. This feat relates to you, does it not? Please, help me to stop it. What do you mean? Oh, Selene. Oh god, my eye's burning. Sorry. That was. Oh, it's burning more. Huh! I ate something spicy today and apparently I had something on my hand. I don't know why. Huh! Oh god, I'm getting blind on one eye, but that's fine. Oh, Selene, at long last I found you. Hear me, my love. Sir Tetuan means no harm, I assure you. I'm sorry for causing you alarm, but I couldn't bear the thought of never seeing you again, and so I spread a false rumor with help from Loreley and Sir Tetuan. I've heard all about the Drian coin. Will you not tell me why you entrusted me with the seeds and left? Yeah, bro. I want to know it as well. Please, believe me when I say it was for the sake of the Drian cone. The rose wasn't made for the extreme cold that had overtaken Quertas. Querthas, it wasn't like in English, I think. Querthas? Yeah. Believing the conditions to be ideal in the Black Shroud, I brought the seeds here where I met you. But not only did I fail on my duty to my house, I violated its rules as well. I have no right to be happy. Aww. This is why I chose to entrust you with the seeds before disappearing. 'Twas an unkind thing I did to you, and I'm truly sorry. When I heard that the roses would be handed out during Valentine's Day, I couldn't help but come and see for myself, though I knew that I couldn't stay. Oh, Selene, to think that you carried such a burden. But whatever you may have done, you have every right to be happy. Oh. Oh. It is thanks to you that the drawing coin now adorns the city, bringing happiness to all. You are a brilliant botanist, and the guild would surely welcome you as a member. Will you not do the honor of growing roses besides me, my love? This true, you violated the rules of House Highlandard. Oh, the bombastic side, I look at him, smashed though. Yet, you did so with noble intent, and your actions saved our most precious rose from extinction. In recognition of this, I will speak in your defense, and I will make a recommendation to our house that we officially entrust the growing of the Dragon Cone to the Botanists Guild. Take the flowers, girly pop, come on. Oh, Loreley. Unworthy though I may be, I would gladly grow roses beside you for all my days. Earrings are pretty though. All's well that ends well. Mayhap you would like to say a few words to the happy couple? That are my words for the happy couple. Loreley, Sir Tituan, Selene and I are reunited, and it's thanks to the two of you. Well, shall go and share the happy tidings with Miss Astrid. My task is done, so I shall return to Ishgard, with my own happy tidings that the Dragon Cone blooms once more. In due course, our house will send a representative to make arrangements regarding the care of the rose. Till next time, my young botanists, I bid you farewell. Bye-bye. Will you not come with us to the amphitheater, Loreley? I'm certain Miss Astrid will wish to see you too. Yes, I think so too. I run it. Fuck it. Oh, wrong direction. Oopsie. Do we get out of here? Nice. I love that music. It's a banger. And as I said, it reminds me of My Dress Up Darling. I want that music. Why is it not available as a music for your home as a record? Welcome back, Loreley. Lyric and Selene have told me all. On behalf of the emissaries, I thank you for helping them to find one another again. You couldn't have sent a better adventurer to my aid. We're in your debt as well, Miss Astrid. I must say, it is truly felicitous that the Dragon Cone should reunite the people who grew them. They are a wonderful token of one's love, and should you have a special someone in your heart, Loreley, I urge you to present them with a bouquet as well. Oh wow, we made it! Oh, wonderful. You have learned the emote bouquet. Let's try it out. I want to see it. It literally sounds like the my Dress Up Darling music. It's so funny. Where is it? Am I blind? Huh? I am blind. There it is. Look. Beepy. Aww. Thank you, Loreley. I will take the bouquet. No, I should do a photo shoot about that. I should photo shoot that, but I need a better outfit for a photo shoot. Let's return to the main quest, shall we? Oh no! Yeah, fuck it. I used the ticket. Revolution! The Flame General left word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you returned. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of our own investigation. Master Alfino has already been informed and should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew. Bartholomew. We have been expecting you, madam. Please proceed inside. Okay. Which one is for healers? I don't know. Daystar, Even Star. I don't know. We'll look it up what already stands on healer stuff. Piety, yeah, that's the first one.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room.
Yes. Of course.
The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the Calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination.
Uh-oh.
Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate.
Uh-oh.
Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Uh-oh.
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Uh-oh.
The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way.
Money,
If successful,
money.
he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
Money, money, money.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Omega!
Pardon?
An Alagon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated.
Oh no!
Allagan inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself.
Oh no!
If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cotonou Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Uh-oh.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste
got
no
spied
time
on.
chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Who do I need to talk with, guys? Ah, nice to only calling. It's a bit laggy right now. Okay. I see, I see. I shall be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought that all of this chaos was to product one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the Scion best suited to this task, Private Oparu. Do take a moment to visit the Adder's Nest and make inquiries at earliest available opportunity. Of course. Begone, Whelp. Begone, whelp. This is no place for children. Yeah, Alphino. Oh, this one. Ah! Over there, I see. So, not Alphino. I thought Alphino was calling me child or children. Though he's the children. For you, miss. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl? Of course, I know every little girl. Okay, that sounds wrong. Hell no, I don't. So he visited Stone's Throw as well? I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You help me look, mister? Of course. But first I must needs finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Maybe you could wait for me by that pillar over there? We require but a moment. Okay, mister. I'll be waiting. I'll take care to the quicksand. Mayhap Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an ether-starved primal. Even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this chariot. Sometimes I feel Ophelia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yawn in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. Oh, Elfino, what are you saying? What are you saying? What do you mean? Lorelei, this is Menphilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Hall with all due haste. The situation in the 12th Wood has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive. Speaking of the devil, Alfino, the situation in 12th Wood is burning. The 12th Wood, that the primal threat she spoke of before, has been confirmed. I have received no reports of Ixalia activity, which leaves the sylphs. Go, Lorelei. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. Okay, I guess. Ah, no. Yippee! It is a relief to see you healthy and hey, Lorelei. The latest news from Ulda was most disturbing. Yeah, it's fine. Clearly, the only injury Alfino suffered was to his ego. Okay. Doubtless it will heal ere long. The other Seons will need to be present of this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them now. They are not... No, not for my... No, they weren't. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I have received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Ramu. Yeah, Ramu, yippee! I'm sorry, may have? Then it is not certain? The Elder Seedseer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, antecedent, but the fact need no but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramu is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the sylphs of their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations of a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventuality and did not to prevent it? I told Papa Lumu I suppose I could have reported things to Manfilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They already summoned Ramu once right after their calamity, but that was because the Garleans came trapping through the forest. And as long as Custom Orient stands, the sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Ida and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain the observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers in the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. This, like that, the sylphs perceived this panicking migration as yet another invasion, and quickened their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for Primal's coming. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Hello, Cox, how are you doing? Loreley, through your dealings with the sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an ultimately conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramu can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can. Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramu's presence. Gridania. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Loreley. Pray report Commander Iloire at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, if you say so, I guess. Yeah, then let's go to Gridania. Yes. sprint. Unnecessary sprint though. It's lagging again. We run out and we run in again. Look at that. Private Aparu, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever cause for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for an eventuality, I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Alasizia, however, would speak with you first. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic, rather than martial, skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray make your way to Nofike's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the lotus stand. Up Yippee! Yippee! Sorry, as I told you, I'm a bit tired. Servus. The other Seons have already arrived, madam. May I show you in? Yes, you may.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramu is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the Sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the Primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands.
Okay.
Unlike the other Primals you have encountered, Lord Ramu is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided.
Yes. We hope
Blessed
we'll
as
try.
you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations.
Okay, I can do that, I can do
The
that.
Twelves Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramu himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
Yippee! I love the Sylphs. I think
You
they're
have
cute.
my thanks.
Look at them. It's a little salad. I love it.
Pray make for Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, It is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Vaorzia shiver in dread anticipation.
Okay.
Have care.
I will. Bestie. Speak with the serpent and little solace. I'm so stupid sometimes. Yippee! Teleportation! We love it. Stay hydrated, guys. I need to drink something. I haven't drank a lot today. Oh wait! Edgar! Oh yeah! Oh. Hello my friends! Hello my subs! I love them! Private Apparel, I was told to expect you. I understand you got to treat with the Primal Ramu himself. An unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the areas as we speak. That we might ascertain the location where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Okay. The staff is so ugly, look at it. Look at it, it's so ugly. The eyes, ew, what the fuck? Okay, maybe it's it. Because we will fight Ramu now! I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. This one return. Oh wait, I had a silk voice. This one returns and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched and once summoned Lord Ramu. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please, please come with this one. Okay, I need you. Flat, hello, welcome to today's stream. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you had a lovely day. Let's go, Edgar. We have to fight the Primal. Let's fight Ramu. Servus. Wise ones have ventured deep with the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Okay. Let's go. Yippee. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramu, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touch ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, Walking one. Okay. I can do this. I can fight Ramu myself. I'm a big independent Axolotl girl. You can do this. Big. So it's actually you. I'm relieved. For a moment I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Ishtola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. Oh, okay. That's quite enough, Papa Limo. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and am pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramu was called forth in vicinity of the Sylph's Aetherite. Come, Lorelei, the Lord of Levin awaits. Yippee! Let's fight the beach. Wait, I need Edgar. I won't walk there. Yippee! Maybe I can fly between the things there. Honor! Purple salads! But they're pretty. Because they are purple and violet.
Thine order betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Servus.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
I wanted to talk to
The
you.
Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
Oh man, Ramu.
Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man.
Hey, yo,
Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Gridanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born? It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
witness the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges, that they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye, but there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal, shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Oh no, oh he angry. So do we fight that bitch now, or...
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Okay, we can do that. If you want the hard way, you get the hard way, bitch.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
Urianger.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
Uh-huh.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Of course. Do so, bro. I don't mind. Yes! Striking tree, now accessible. Wonderful! Let's go! Oh. Yes! Yippee! Less than 5 minutes. We could do the Crystal Tower quest in the meantime. Queerthus. It's Queerthus, right? No, it's not. It's Mordona. Oh no, thank you so much. Ooh. Balanced on tolerance, respect, and dark humor. Sounds sus, bro. Listen. Wait, which direction is the tower, though? I think I flew the wrong direction. Ah. Wait, huh? Am I dumb? Ah, there's the tower. Haha. Oh, I love the music. We need that horsey as well. That mount. Nice sample though for techno. Song. I'm writing that on my sample notes, and I have a note at the name that I want to sample. When I do techno music again, maybe I should sample that. Oh, never mind. Second phase. What about that? Or is there a second phase? No. Oh, okay. GS. Oh, no
have taken thy measure, bringer of light.
I hope so.
And I judge thee a worthy champion.
Thank you.
The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin.
Yes, she
A
does.
regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians.
Oh.
But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Let's go, Edgar. Servus. Private Power, you have returned. Dare I ask how Ramu received your visit? Bad, I killed him. Mwahahaha. He challenged you to a test of arms? It is well then that you have some experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Private Aparo. The other Sitzer must be informed of your deeds at once. The other Sitzer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The conjurer at Nofika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, Private Aparo. Nice. But I thought about starting the... I can start the Sylph's quest, right? I can't. Where do I start those though? I always wanted to start like a beast tribe quest, but I never did. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. Gridania, Elder Sitzer, let's go, guys. to the Conjurers Guild. Welcome back, Honored Sion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder CC awaits you within. Yeah, let's go.
You are returned to us, dear friend.
Yes, I have.
And none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
I slayed him. Mwahahaha.
Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano,
Welcome,
or to the rising
raiders.
flood of
Welcome.
refugees.
Lilith Fun Vamp, welcome to my stream. Welcome, Raiders. How are you guys doing? I hope you're
Our
doing
shared
well.
struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest.
I'm Loreley. I'm an Axolotl Vtuber. In the past few weeks, lately, I'm streaming Final Fantasy XIV and Total War Rome 2 together with my best friend. And yeah. How are you doing, guys? I hope you had a nice stream, Lilith. I hope you had a lovely stream. Make sure you make your post-stream run to the toilet, get some water or stuff, stay hydrated, snacky snacks, whatever you need, do it.
As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for
I haven't
all that
listened to
you
what she
and
told me
your
right
fellow
now, listen.
scions have done.
Oh, my ADHD is ADHDing right now. I'm staring at my wall and I'm not listening to what Kani Senna is telling me.
Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Okay. Okay.
Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Papa Limo, what are you telling me? Thus ends another daunting mission, Lorelei. I'd hoped Lord Ramuh could be persuaded with words alone, But nonetheless I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the Primal's sudden challenge. And it seems that Urianger too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Lorelei? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stone and ponder the lessons of today? I guess we have to tell Philia what happened, right? Right. Hello, Ophelia. Welcome back, Lorelei. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Urianger discovers must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of Ascian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Okay. Let's do that, I guess. In the meantime, I will drink some more water, guys. Stay hydrated, drink some water.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
Okay.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Okay. So it's etheric behavior 101 now, or what?
Let us begin at what some might call the end.
Etheric
When we
behavior
who dwell
101.
in the material
Oh God.
realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Oh, bro.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Boring.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Okay. Boring.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Yes, thank you.
I am sorry, my friend.
No, we're not.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Okay. My ADHD is
Therein lieth
crazy
the path
clicking
to
right now
victory.
pay attention to the...
Thou art
I
most
paid
perceptive,
attention, but
my
I'm
lady.
like, okay, why are you
Only
telling
when
me
we
all
have
of
trapped
this?
the
Like,
bodiless
why-
soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have...
Oh, sorry. I interrupted her.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
Ooh, Ghostly Void, thank you for following and welcome to the Sims. Sims stands for super impressive Minecraft players and nothing else. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm Loreley.
I have the
I'm
utmost
an
faith in you,
Axolotl
Archon.
VTuber. I'm mostly streaming Final Fantasy XIV right now and Total War Rome 2. That are the games I'm lately streaming. Yes, that's me. How is your day? How has your day been? I hope you're doing fine.
Beg pardon,
Don't mind me just
antecedent,
swinging
but
by
I
from
would
Twitter
raise
before I
one
stream
final
all.
matter.
Ah, that's nice. That's
Even
nice.
now, a
Where are you
Sharlayan
streaming
survey
today?
party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Some game called A Vote on Xbox. Apparently it's like Skyrim. Ah, I'm just bored from Marvel Rivals LOL. Okay, I can understand that. Nice. So when will you stream? Like in another few minutes or half an hour or something? The Lord of Levin is returned to the ether as well as Leviathan before him. Ramus Bruder. What is this word? Ramu acquiescence was most intriguing. God, I can't read English anymore. Inferno, Vortex, Craig, Hall, and Levin all have now been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man, Highland servants, grows mightier by the day. 5 minutes, just getting stuff ready at the moment. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. So, have fun streaming. Yet she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all to infinite. 7 times have the masses survived to the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it innervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. Have a good stream though. Thank you, Ghostly Void. You too. Have fun, enjoy it. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. Oh, La Brea's back. Wonderful. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Who's that mysterious character? But the thing is, I'm so brain AFK, we will run dailies now. Inventory. Food. Bread, wonderful. Need that. Duty finder. There, leveling, wonderful. Woohoo! We love it in CQ pop. Cocky, but okay. Oh god, 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 oh god. Wow. Great. It's fine. I hate dungeons. Finally. Finally. Okay, now we do the duty finder trial. Wonderful. Nice, Garuda. Wonderful. Heart. Lovely. was unlucky indeed. Cookie! Aw, so it's such a cute. Okay, Manfilia. What do you have to tell me? Guardian of yours, you're crazy. Now the matter of Ramuh has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Loreley. It is a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. Wow. What a fucking honor. It means, in particular, the names of all of the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Morgul, Morg the 12th, Leviathan, and now Ramuh. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all.
Yes, it's fucking me.
And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others.
Oh yes, they were.
I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms.
Yes, I haven't.
You are the true Loreley.
You are the true Loreley.
You are the true hero, Loreley.
Yes, I am.
And Eorzea is that much the safer for your presence. No. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. What the fuck, Manfilia? Huh? What do you mean? I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe no small part of the dangers you have faced on our behalf and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solace who wish naught of conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there's Sid and the Fellowship of Noah, racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Alag, that we might be spared the horror of another Ultima weapon. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat that far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, Antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Sounds like Alfino. 10 euros, it's Alfino. Oh my god, who would have thought? Alfino, I take it the troubles in Ul'dah no longer require your attention? There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. This to report such that I stand before you own now, you know. That and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message for you from Ely. Recall the refugee girl, the one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Aw, that makes me really happy. That's so cute. Why, Alfino? Am I to understand you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Loreley, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the dormant children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yosen was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Oh, I'm not a nanny. Oh, man. I'm not taking care about children. What the fuck? I hate that I have to be nice to children. Girl. Hello, Yosen. Look, it's Miss Loreley. She's back from her adventures. We heard you were fighting primals and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Domain Adventurers Guild to protect all Domans. Yippee, oh yeah, oh, do you think you could train us today, Miss Loreley? Maybe you could show us how you fight the primals. What's all this commotion? What's all this commotion? Ah, commotion. Oh my god. What's all the commotion then? Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltenor, did you know that Miss Loreley is back? Servus. Grüßt euch. So would seem. Welcome home, Loreley. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltenor? I don't know. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the arts of combat. Ah, I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore, we are adventurers. And we were just asking Miss Loreley if she could give us some special training. I think we are ready to hunt monsters alongside her, don't you? Oh god, hell no. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have counter-proposal. What if we were to cross swords with Loreley? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Hoary, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I would say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Yeah, well, mayhaps I am. But what matters the motive when their children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What you say, Loreley? Would you consent to spar with me? Bro, I will kick your fucking ass. But smile and nod. Smile and nod. Hooray! We're to have tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. Do try not to disappoint them, Have faith, Coltonel. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Oh, mine, oh, mine, oh, mine. Now I have to kick somebody ass. Just so fun. How horrible. Let's go, Edgar. I'm running against the wall. Oopsie. Yippee. I will kick your ass, punk. 'Twas good of you to agree to this, Lorelei. I trust you are ready to begin? Yes, I will kick your ass. I'm a legend. My nose is itchy, I'm sorry. Ugh. I'm a legend. I'm the bringer of light. Very well, let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. The younglings, can he please stop calling them younglings? I have to think about Anakin Skywalker killing all the younglings. Hoari, are you certain you wish to fight her alone? This is Lorelei you face. Yes, bro. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Seance to begin with. Without Lorelei to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Aww. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Too swiftly, okay. Hello? You haven't begun yet, have you? Slay. Ida and Thancred want to watch. Ida? What? Who are all these people? They want to watch. It's a show now. When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Lorelei's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You had best claim victory, Bring-Off Light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master of swordsman. And I'm just a silly healer. He will fucking kill me, of course. You can win, Mr. Boulder. You sure about that? You sure about that, girly pop? We shall soon see. On your guard. Okay, the thing is, I'm really afraid of losing, though. Bro. You fucking kidding? That was it? I thought you're master of swords. Wait. Ta-da. Ta-fucking-da. You have bested me. I yield. Hee hee. That was incredible. She beat them both at the same time. You're wondering? We knew you couldn't lose, Loreley. None can defeat the guardian of Eorzea. Oh man, longer. Oh my god. Now I see why they sent you to deal with the primals. I've much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. Oh guys, you make me blushing. Oh my god, but yes, I am the best. Muhahaha. Impressive as always, Loreley. This ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? It was the memorial service of the Battle of Cartano. No, it wasn't. And you know, Battle, you know, we sat in the same what is it, cartage? Yeah, you know what I mean. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Their problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. And considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and order of proposed to enforce. The legato's single-minded military invasions precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire of continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. No, Bebe. 'Twas you have convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. No? 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful of infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back off their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. Oh, Alfie, no! You're such a cute little boy! I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Oh, I love him so much! Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the science of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is indeed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Of course I will, Alfino. I go with you to the end of the world, my bebe. I love this little boy so much. You can't imagine, guys. I love Alfino. Alfino and Alice, favorite characters in Final. Swear. And Gratia, of course. Never forget about Graha. Okay, you're right with Edgar. Oh, or the unicorn. Sorry, Edgar. Yippee! Oh. Oh, I'm right. I was confused. Yes. Thank you for coming, Loreley. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the information of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way of a truly united Eorzea. No. Fuck it, I take the purple one. No, it's so interesting right now. Okay, we'll listen what he's telling us, and then pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th astral era, the leaders of the free nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer the discussion continues, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what I might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the Scions. This my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the Attestant. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But, as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organizations and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward without establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, this yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. No, of course I will, Alfino, because I love you. Thank you. It is reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and her discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Okay, guys. But flirting with the leaders of the other nations to join our new farming company will be a task for Tuesday's Final Fantasy stream. Yeah, let me change. Wait, first we get out of here. And then we switch screen, my friends, because I'm tired. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. And yeah, but as I told you, this task, flirting on the other leaders of the nations, will be a task for Tuesday, where I will stream probably at 11 AM again, but I will post the next week's streaming schedule right after stream, my friends. So that was it for today. I had a lot of fun with you guys. I hope you had a lot of fun as well. We will raid somebody, so stay with me, stick with the stream. We are not finished yet, because we will support other little VTubers. And I think we will raid Ghostly Void, just because it's easier than finding somebody to raid. So my friends, have a nice evening, have a nice time, and we will see each other tomorrow, because tomorrow at 8 PM we will again stream Total War 2, Rome 2, Total War Rome 2 with Cax again. So mark your calendars, tomorrow 8 PM here, Total War Rome 2 with Cax. Okay, bye bye, bye bye, see you tomorrow.